What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Wednesday, May 17th, 2023. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, fixed air moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all very much. Hope everybody's having a great week. I did do Jupiter through the signs for this Jupiter and Taurus, so check that out. It's in the lives. And yeah, appreciate you all very much. Look at this chart. We got the exact square between Pluto and Big Jupe. So that's been building up for a long time. Today's the exact hit. Could feel like a release pop, possibly like an aha moment for many of us into the belief of quality of the future, our own future, really looking at our personal lives and thought I had a spider on my hand. Into the future of our, what brings us security, our capacities, how to, be more revolutionary when it comes to this master builder Taurus quality in our life of like creating abundance. And Jupiter is the planet of abundance. It's in Taurus and it's squaring Pluto. So we have to transform the beliefs. Like we have to, if you don't know that you're abundant, if you don't know what quality is, you have to figure out a higher philosophy on what it is. It can be different for everybody. It doesn't have to be one size fits all. That's like the Aquarius part with Pluto there. It doesn't have to be what everybody else believes. It can be unique, it can be special. Nobody has to force feed anybody anything. And that's where you'll see like people are saying you have to do this for the future. This is what's good. This is what's valuable. This is the way. That's where people are going to see that, and it's not going to be, it's just not going to, there's no resonance there anymore. We're all having to learn to, I think, build a solid foundation around what is secure to ourselves, what is good, to ourselves, and understand that everybody's doing the same thing, and it's not always going to line up. Um, we have to understand too that like we're just going to start going in a different direction. So you have to go through this transformation, and today maybe it gets brought up more, like it feels like a zits popping of like this aha, where you can't control what other people believe in. You can't control what other people need to feel good about themselves. You can't control what quality is. Just like you just anything that we try to embed ourselves in outside of ourselves that isn't just us holding true to our values, they're just gonna explode. They're just gonna explode. So, it's possible that, friends go different ways because of beliefs after this. It's just setting a tone. It's just kind of setting a tone for people to, on one side of the spectrum, people are going to be way more open to what's going on deeply inside another person. And on the other end, it's like people are gonna, this is like this has like condescending energy. Like, like, oh, you're an idiot if you believe that. You actually think that's good or of quality. So we don't need to go there, right? Like, this is like the evolution of our own beliefs, because I think that this is however it shows up, whether it's preachy, we're having to believe in a different future and see value from a different angle, an odd angle that we're not attached to, that we don't, it's not familiar, we don't recognize. So everything's a little uncomfortable. Not everything, but there can be an uncomfortable feeling because we're having to pivot our journey to a new direction that might look scary in the beginning because we don't know fully where it goes, but we have to know that whatever shows up, we can keep building the path or know how to navigate the path with confidence. So a lot of this is like, again, like it's revolutionary, I think, for the confidence that we can have to go where maybe nobody's ever gone before, right? And I think to believe that there's a positive future out there. Like this could be very like this could, hopefully if people are having negative beliefs, this kind of energy is something that transforms, their beliefs very positive. I would hate to see somebody who was very positive, something show up today and make them believe that nothing can be positive and it goes into a very dark place. But maybe it has to go into that so that you can redefine and relearn what value is to you. So it is intense, it's deep, and Mars is just right in the mix, right? So we're seeing Mars, really start to oppose that Pluto and square Jupiter and getting ready for its ingress into Aries, where Mars is going to be fired up. So, it's a little tense. Could be argumentative, sensitive about beliefs and, about value, about security, our comforts in life, like, just edgy. It's edgy. um, but it's definitely forcing us to like look bigger and realize what we got and to go for it, to try things. I don't think it's about a quick hit of nothing, but it's definitely like slow and steady wins the race. And I've been saying that all week, but it's just like step by step. If you can do at least one step in a direction that you believe has a future, that you feel an intense desire for, that is of quality for you and hopefully for others, and something maybe even family with Mars and Venus in Cancer, like do the one step necessary. Nothing has to happen overnight. But there can be a deep desire, like, of a belief of like the only way to feel good is like it has to happen now. Like it may not. Little steps will win the race. Also, Sun is sextile Neptune, and we are in a dark moon in Taurus. So that moon is exalted and dark in Taurus. And the moon's sextile Saturn. So look, there's a lot of good energy, and it's just like a fine line between like these intense desires or passions or beliefs that may or may not even have any place in where we're going. So it's like one step at a time, see where things go. You don't have to force anything. I think it's like staying on track, like the little things. Staying on track, cleaning certain things up that need to be cleaned up, dealing with situations. Little things that can bring more comfort or better quality of life into your life add up. It's just, it's an energy of like, it just doesn't have to happen right now. Like, that's the best way I can put it. Like, we got to chill out. It's a dark moon. The dark moon it's a time of rest. It's a time of chilling out. Sun sextile Neptune. Like, chill out and see where the universe is trying to take you. Get into your imagination. Especially with Jupiter square Pluto. Like, oh my gosh. Like, intuition, visions. They are lit up right now in a very powerful way. If this is like acquiring all the necessary like steps mentally to go. It's just, I feel like we want to make it happen right this instant. It's murky for that. But at the same time, this is 100% whether we physically do something crazy and act for something in our life or not. This is a catalyst sort of day and week that is getting the ball rolling. So again, just the little things. Chill out when you have to. Take in the beauty. Like, look at all the things that feel good. Venus, not Venus, Mercury's also making a sextile to Saturn. The moon's going to, moon north node, moon Mercury. This is like really understanding what quality is. And like, again, it's like kind of getting ready to commit. Commit to the changes that need to be made for better. Commit to, like a higher principle in life. Like, that's Jupiter, it's Neptune, Saturn in Pisces. Like, there's a lot of good energy that's like, let's start, we gotta still dream, We gotta still envision. We don't need to take everything so serious either. I think that's another part of this. It's like, it would be hard. Like, it would be really uncomfortable to just be so just stuck in something. Like, that's also Pluto and Aquarius. Like, what are you doing getting so attached to things? This is going to be the next 20 years of our life. So I think this is very opening. It's very emotional. But that's like where the gift is. It's like, oh, I have this feeling, this idea, being able to like understand and kind of see the vision in your mind really get the belief of what you want. And that's where I think desire will pay off. For like the quick hit, like quick fix thing, I don't think today's the day for that. Not many days are, but sometimes. And then the sun's starting to trine Pluto as well. So there's like some nice stuff happening here. I think that when we really identify our ability to be creators here, that is just setting us up for the right people, the right places, the right situations. Um, it's just going to bring a high tier of quality into your life, and that's going to look different for everybody. But you got to like chill out and then like kind of like know what quality is to you. Like, what is the feel? Like, believe and feel something. Feel like you already have it. That's where I think the power of this is. And then we get a new moon in Taurus, and it's like, okay, let's go. Let's go start building. Let's go start bringing this abundance in. Let's go start making it happen. It'll be in Gemini, so it'll be quick. So that's another thing with this new moon at 29 of Taurus. Like, I bet we start to see some of the manifestations from that new moon in Taurus manifest real quick in Gemini. So don't trip. There's cool stuff happening. Today's like, just enjoy this Wednesday. Just feel the goodness, taste the goodness, dream, envision, imagine. Try and transmute beliefs and make them beautiful. If they're negative, a negative belief, just how can you make that more beautiful? How can you bring more comfort into your life? All this Cancer energy. How can we uplift ourselves? Important stuff. Kind of been the same old, but it's starting to amp up now. Things are starting to get moving here. So it's in the cards. One more, because I don't know why. I just feel like this deck needs it. Oh, the 9 of Wands. Upright. Yeah, I mean, this card just reminds me too, it's like, it's been a long journey already. It's been a long journey. But we got to keep going. We need to keep the passion. I mean, we can feel a little beat up too, because you could believe in something so deeply with this aspect of Jupiter Pluto, like so intensely, and be so just stuck and hung up on that it's going to work out. And this is one of those times where it's like it might not work out. That can be debilitating, And the 9 of Wands always feels like a debilitated card, because it's just like you got to keep going. Don't lose hope. I feel like that's the message. Like, this is a time to really shift things, that hope exists. Like, hope will do something and bring quality. Oh my gosh, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think we all want quality pretty bad, and it's like we want more, and we just have to keep going. Like, it's all ready, it's all there. It's all possible. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. See? It's all possible. But you really have to believe in yourself, and we have to amplify that quality of understanding that we can really create anything we want. But it takes like the ability to keep going. It takes maybe like a redefining or believing of like what the best of the best of the best is, what you really want, what the goals are, what you can have at the peak of anything in life, any moment. And just stay persistent. And know your beauty. I feel like that's a big part of it too. Like, they say like look better, play better, like that kind of thing. Like it is kind of like that energy with all this Taurus. Like, And whether you look good or not, or you're just in your pajamas today, it really doesn't matter. Just you have to like feel good about yourself and realize the quality that you are so that you can transmute maybe outdated versions of that or of a belief of how to acquire anything and just keep on keeping on. So, keep on keeping on. I love you all very much. Hope you have a beautiful Wednesday, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.